Sports. Good evening to all of you. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. No good with a layup. Hollis Jefferson outside. Here's the teardrop, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. Here's Perkins. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And there's the screen. Launches a three. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Takes the three. Knocks it down from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
To the middle. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
There's the three. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The three is up. He buries it from three.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Hits a three-pointer. Perkins has got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Hollis Jefferson outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Over to the left wing. An open look for Smith. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Hollis Jefferson's got 5.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Over to the wing. Here's Perkins. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
From behind the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Picked by Smith. Launches it. No good on the shot. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Leading by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Here's Garcia. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And for Phoenix, goes up from the top of the key. The shot off that time.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Spins. The three. Drops in the three. Garcia's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. 6 points for him.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
The home team calls timeout. Phoenix making a switch here. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Hollis Jefferson outside. 5 on the clock. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Phoenix trails by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. From the top of the key, and he connects with a jumper.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
From 17, and off the glass. That one's good.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
1:11 left in the first half. Down low. Here's Garcia. The rebound by Hollis Jefferson. And there's the lob. And Hollis Jefferson throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And the shot goes.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. From 9 feet out, the bank shot, no good.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there, but he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
A nice shot by Smith.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Hollis Jefferson outside. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Hollis Jefferson's got 6 points in the quarter.
There's a great rhythm to that shot. You see the practice hours.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And so it's Phoenix with it. It's a three-point game. Picked by Smith for the tie. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. And for Phoenix, pass to Hollis Jefferson. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Here's Perkins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And for Phoenix, to the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Phoenix calls timeout. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Let's go with a 3, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
For 3, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Five to shoot. Pass to Smith. For the tie. And he takes it up and lays it in. Smith's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Wing shot on the way. Nice jump shot. Give him 8. 1:46 left in the third. Pass to Perkins. For the lead. Can't hit that one. It's a close game here in LA. Takes a 13-footer. That one doesn't drop. There's a minute 12 left in the third. With his first shot attempt, he hits the back iron and sinks it.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Hollis Jefferson outside. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Perkins, no good. Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Phoenix out in front. They lead by a bucket. And coming up as soon as we return from break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel Nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And for Phoenix, uses the glass on the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's the three. Drills it from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And Phoenix leads by one. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. The home team calls timeout.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Perkins. Picked by Smith. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Now Hollis Jefferson. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
The crossover. The rebound by Hollis Jefferson.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of two is good. And that gives him a lead.
Good trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Floats one. And the layup is up and in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
With a 9-footer, not going to go that time. Tries it from 19. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
54 seconds left in the game. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And it's in.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Count it!
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
27 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
And so they get the victory here at home.
NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from Dyip.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And here they come.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the Dyip.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Outside Edwards. Six on the shot clock. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
There's the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Perez. 14 feet away. Basket good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
The shot, no good. .152 left to play in the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Miller outside. Pass to Perez. Sinks the triple. Perez has got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball. And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
There's the pick. Pass to Miller. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Edwards with the screen. 5 on the clock. Great open look there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter. An earmark of today's.
hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Perez. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 7.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Up 3. Stay with us as we get... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Goes up on the wing. That one falls.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Cruz. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Inside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pulls up on the wing. The shot, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
For 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. 7 points in the game.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Both teams will make substitutions. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the layup is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Perez. Count it. Perez has got 10 points.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
1:33 left in the second quarter. Great look, but off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The tray. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Edwards inside. Pulls up on the elbow, and he drops that one in. Pass to Perez. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. On Tuesday, and then on Thursday.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Good on the triple.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Beyond the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 13. And so that brings the first half to a close. Leading by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks. And now an up. Thanks for spending half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Outside Edwards. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the middle. Banked in off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The three-pointer off the mark. For 3, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Three-pointer, buries it from three-point range.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Miller outside. From outside the arc, connects from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Takes the 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 16.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Perez. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
There's the 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
There's 1:38 left in the third. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Perez has gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 22.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Three-pointer. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
5 to shoot from the arc. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Out to Miller. The three. And the three ball is good.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
He gets it in there.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Up 6. Don't go anywhere. The final. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Edwards, the bounce pass. The fadeaway. Count it.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Here's Perez. Here's the teardrop. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits both from the stripe. Drills it from outside. 30 points in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Miller with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
From the stripe, good as the jump shot falls.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Fires for 3, hits it from three-point range.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And the shot goes down.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Cans it from downtown.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. He's got 39.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw good from Miller. And he can't hit the second.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
They set the pick. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Such a wide open look. The visitors with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so the road team gets the W in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
Afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Hollis Jefferson outside. Off target from three-point range. Here's Perez. Count the basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
They set the screen. Here's Perez. Kept alive. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Counted. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Miller outside. No one near him. And he drops that one in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Misses from close range.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Takes it inside. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
So effective from mid-range. He's never questioned about taking that shot.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The layup misses. Pass to Perez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Miller. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
The home team calls timeout. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. From the arc. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Pass to Perez. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Perez has got 5.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Shot from 12, and they pick up 2.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Williams grabs the board. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And Hollis Jefferson throws it down.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. Quarter number. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Releases. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
There's a screen. Outside, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's the floater. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 7.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Second quarter of action. About a minute and a half played. There's the steal. Here's Perez. Drains the triple. Perez has got 8.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Knocked away. Pulls it. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Perez has gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the one miss. A shot to stop the run. That one's good for 2.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
A minute 31 left to play in the first half of basketball. To the inside. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
That shot off. An 8-point differential. Lets a floater go. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. 58 seconds left in the second. Inside. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to Perez. Driving to the basket. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. No good with the triple. You wonder if they could push this lead to double digits.
Ooh, with the way they're playing, there's no reason to think they can't.
Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Leading by 10. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the visiting team. And that is going to do.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Pass to Perez. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Hollis Jefferson outside. There's the triple. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Out to the right wing. From the high post. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
To the middle. Drops in the layup for 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
The home team calls timeout. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The floater, 2 points. That one goes. He's got 17.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Hollis Jefferson's got 6. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. There's a screen. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Miller outside from deep. On target from range. Miller's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Oh, swiped away. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Sweet little floater. Hollis Jefferson's gotten 4 this quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 13, and we're coming right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Perez. Lets the 3 fly, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Releases from 15. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. That shot off the mark. Williams in the post. Top of the key, and he gets it to go.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
And the visitors call time here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. misses the layup. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Good on the bucket. He's got 19.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. Takes one from 10 feet. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Good on the first, and that brings him within 10. And he's unable to get the second one.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Here's Perez. That one goes. Count it. Perez has got 5 points now this quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he makes a first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. There's a minute 12 left in the final quarter. This one for 3. The rebound by Hollis Jefferson.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Miller on the wing. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Perez. The offensive rebound. They set a pick. Good. He hits the jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Blocked. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so...
On 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. It's Phoenix facing the home team. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
That one is no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Lets it go with a 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Fires the 3, hits the 3-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. From deep 3-point land, it's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Smith. The shot missing. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And Phoenix making a change here. Garcia's checked in. And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Smith with the stuff.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Lets the three fly. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 7.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Perkins. Over to the left wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Fires away from way outside. That shot, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Garcia has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. Takes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
1 second left. No good on that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 3. And the second. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Goes up with it. Count the basket. Garcia's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Phoenix.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. And here's Anthony for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Shoots from 12. And it's in off the backboard.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Outside, Garcia. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix on Friday and then on Sunday. Phoenix shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Phoenix calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Smith outside. Fires from deep. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
To the paint. Here's Watkins. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
A 3 ball. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Throws it up high. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Puts up a 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Garcia. 6 points for him. Pass to Smith. From the wing. Another one falls for Phoenix. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And we've reached halftime in this one. They're up by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man. Show some hustle.
Okay, so now, and that about wraps it up. And
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. High post try. Buries the jump shot.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And for Phoenix, for the 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
A floater. Yep, that one goes.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Phoenix trails by 8. From deep. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Drains the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
To the right side. The tray. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Takes a 3. Rebound by Smith.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
To the inside. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Phoenix trails by 11. Pass to Perkins. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Here's Watkins. Good work defensively by Smith. Outside, Perkins. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
So both teams making some changes here. They set the pick. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup. 58 seconds left in the third. Phoenix trails by 9. Now here is Garcia. He has 6. Leaps for it. 6 to shoot. Drops in the tray. He's got 15.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Phoenix making a change here. There's a good screen. Sinks the triple.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Jacks up a 3. And we've reached the end of the third. They lead by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets up. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And for Phoenix, there's the pick from past the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
From 12 feet out, that one doesn't drop.
Ooh, I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
From 12 feet out, it's off, but still a great shooting night. 6 of 8 from the field in the game. Phoenix calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And Phoenix making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach talk to the team. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Free throw drops for Smith. RJ, you had a chance to ref a Summer League game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
Shot clock at 6. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
1:27 left to play in the final quarter. With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. 22 points for him.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Yep, it counts.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Off target at the rim. Now here's Perkins. He's tightly guarded, and the basket is good. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so here's the home team. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
There, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. He's got 6.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Banchero. 4-3. Edwards pulls it in. Check by Mitchell. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And he buries his first look.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
The 3. No good. And there's a minute 45 left in the first.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
And he knocks down the first one. That one's no good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Guarded by Banchero. It's Edwards on the wing. Rejected by Mitchell. Pass to Banchero. And there's a pick. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
11 feet out. And he hits the jumper. 9 points in the game. 1 minute left now in the first quarter. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Guarded by Banchero. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. And a nice finish on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. They lead by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And some good action in the books as we get a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think?
To do damage from long range, and they face little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now they maintain that efficiency from range. As the game goes along.
His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And count it. Now 5 for 7. Here's Black. Pass to Hodge. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. On Friday, then on Monday.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. To the middle. Off target at the rim.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
That ties it up. 12 points for him.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And the visitors call time here. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And that one drops for him. Now here's Banchero. No made baskets yet. And there's the drive. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
To the left side wing. There's a minute 54 left in the second. He shoots a 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. 1:44 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Hodge from outside the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Hodge has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
The home team calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 5 to shoot. The layup off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They're up by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
His activity on both ends has been remarkable, constantly looking for ways to affect the game.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I play.
Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. For the lead. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Boy, that's the type of shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
Guarded by Banchero. Inside. Yep, that one goes.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
From 11 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 18.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Outside Edwards. Count it. Good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Over to the wing. Outside Mitchell. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Banchero. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3. Banchero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .146 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Hodge. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. And that one's good. Hodge has got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the visitors call time here. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Give him 20.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Bancaro outside. From behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Bancaro's got 6 in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And there's a pick. He shoots. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 5.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hodge. Bancaro outside. Three-pointer. Edwards pulls it in. From deep. Nails it from 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's the teardrop, and he lays it in.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
To the wing, right side. Hodge pulls it in. This one for 3. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
And the visitors call time here.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Jacks up a 3. Mitchell grabs the miss. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Down low. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they've battled so hard all night.
1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Banchero. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. 26 points for him.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
With the drive. Looking to win the run. And the layup is good.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Guarded by Banchero. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. And stolen by Banchero. Takes the three. Money from deep.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And the visitors call time here. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guarded by Banchero. Missed inside. And they go to the intentional foul. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
And he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the visitors call time here. A three from the inbound. It falls! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth. And now they foul and stop the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
for the win. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now Bancaro. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup. He's got 34.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Can he keep it going? Edwards pulls it in.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
To take the lead. No luck on that one. 1:16 left in overtime. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's off on the layup.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Bancaro. Guarded by Bancaro. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen. You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
To the inside. And he drives in. Misses in close. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
The home team calls timeout. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game. So it's the home team now.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Outside Mitchell. Fades. Can't get the 3 to fall.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Not the result he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this one away.
Buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. And the visitors call time here. They could win it. Oh, it goes. He got it off in time.
Just in the nick of time.
Count the basket.
An amazing finish. It doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, an astonishing way to end this game. Some serious last-second heroics.
And so it's a victory for the
On 2K Sports, I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It'll be the visiting team and Phoenix. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Banchero. Baseline jumper. Rebound by Smith. Mitchell against Perkins. To the middle. And it's Smith missing. Right wing. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Smith. It's deflected. Banchero outside. Now Mitchell, covered by Perkins. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Rebound by Smith.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Outside, Perkins. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Perkins got a couple of threes now in the first for Phoenix.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And Phoenix making a change here. Garcia's checked in. Both free throws, good from Banchero. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Smith with a screen on Banchero. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's the three. That one, no good. Releases. Nice shot from the wing. He's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Six to shoot. Mitchell passes to Black. Drills it from outside.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Outside, Garcia. To halt the run, knocks down the 3-ball. Garcia's got 5 now. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 1. We've got more. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Down low. You can't get that one. Here's Black. Launches a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 5.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's the screen. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Phoenix trails by 6. To stop the run, drills the 3-pointer.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Back to Banchero, and it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
So it's the visitors now. 3-point lead. Here's Hodge. Nailed from 3-point land. Hodge has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Tries from 16, and that one off the back of the rim and in. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the shot is good. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Pass to Black. Banchero outside. Driving the lane, and it's good for 2.
This offense just continues to impress.
There's a minute left to play here in the half. Outside, Garcia. Smith with a screen on Banchero. Connects from three-point range. Garcia's got 8 points.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Six on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. And the 3 off target. And it's Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. 6 seconds left in the first half of the game. From deep three-point land, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And that is a wrap.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The visitors with the ball. Mitchell outside. Shoots. And the jumper is good. 11 points in the game. And it's Phoenix's ball, trailing by 2. Outside, Perkins. For the lead, another 3 for Phoenix. Pass to Banchero. Mitchell sets the screen for Banchero. Had the space there, but it's offline.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Misses the wing J.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
To the inside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Out to the wing. This one for 3. And they get it back. Here's Smith. Buries it down low. And Phoenix leads by 1. this game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Outside, Perkins. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
Garcia, he's checked in for Phoenix. To the left side wing. A baseline J. Good, he hits the jump shot. 15 points in the game.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
With the shot, and he hits the jump shot. Garcia's got 10 points in the game. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Puts up a 3. Another shot. They shoot again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
.44 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot from deep three-point land. He can't hit that time.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the wing on the left. Inside. Unloads from 9. And that one drops.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
There's the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Garcia. Launches it. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Takes a 3. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Out to the right wing. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And it's in there.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Phoenix calls timeout. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, over the last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach talk to the team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Doesn't go for him. Banchero outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's taken away by Smith. Here we go, one-on-one. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, easy call.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
From 15 feet away, and he banks that one home. Now just a 1-point Phoenix lead.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Pass to Banchero. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Teardrop shot. It counts. Fires for three. Good. And that shot brings them to within just one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
.26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. .16 seconds left in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Phoenix calls timeout. For three. The three won't fall, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime, and we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. For the three, And that one is off. To take the lead, drives to the hoop. And it goes out of bounds following the shot. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And he has 28 points for the game.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Goes up with the stripe. Connects. The jumper drops.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
The jump hook. Can't get the layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The tray. Nails the triple.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
Phoenix calls timeout. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
To the middle. Got it.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And Phoenix has possession. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a three-point lead. Phoenix with the ball.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a three if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Shoots the three. Can't knock in the three. And now they foul and stop the clock. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Here's Perkins. It's good.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Well, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game.
We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
The three ball. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Edwards. Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Fires it. And he misses his first shot.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Puts it up from 12, and there it is for him. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. For three. Can't get it to drop. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Can't connect from short range.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
1:57 left in the opening quarter. Shoots from 12. Yep, that one goes.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. The home team calls timeout. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. With the 10-footer. Connects. The jumper drops.
And the defense is there, but somehow, some way, he still gets it done.
.41 seconds left in the first. Six on the shot clock. Three-pointer off the mark. With the fadeaway. And yep, it's good.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge it.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Leading by 3. And quarter number. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
That one falls.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Pass to Ramos. They set the pick. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Anthony. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Launches it. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The 3 knocks down the triple.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
The home team calls timeout. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He misses the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. To the paint. Puts it up. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Tipped away. And they're running. And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 3. To end the run. He hits the back iron and sinks it. He has 7. .121 left in the second period. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I just love the ball movement.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. Nails the baby hook.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Banked it in off the glass.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the bucket is good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Here's the pick. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And that concludes the first half. Up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Out left to the wing. From the arc. Counted from distance. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Shot clock at 6. It's good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. The home team calls timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
There's the 3. He buries it from 3.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
90 seconds into the second half now. The shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Drills it from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. From downtown, connects from downtown. He's got 11.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And there's 1:38 left in the third. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here he goes. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
For the tie. To the middle. Drains the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Inside. A again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though. Three-pointer. That shot is off.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Shot from the wing. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. Give him 8 points now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Up 2. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
From the wing. Not going to go that time.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
The 3 is up. No good that time.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Buries it from 3. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
Minute 32 left in the fourth. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
It's a 5-point game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands. He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
A 17-foot shot on the way. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Puts it up. No luck on that one. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Launches a three. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's the floater. Lets it fly. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
We've got 33 seconds left in the game, and so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
The home team calls timeout. .29 seconds left in the game. They set a pick. Out to the wing for 3. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And they go to the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up by 9.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding